Okay, I am in Warm Springs, Georgia. Go ahead and click on that and read it. I'm not going to sit here all day, but it's pretty interesting. Click it now to pause. This has thermal springs, pools made from thermal spring water. This is where FDR, President Roosevelt, used to come for his polio treatment, even before he was president. I was going to do the little White House tour of that first, but I missed the turn, so I ended up here. So we'll do this first. It's a museum they have set up here. Had a little video. That's looking out at the old thermal pools. We'll go out there in a minute. Back in the heyday. Now the glass enclosed one, the glass enclosure is gone, and that's basically what I just showed you outside. They haven't been in use since the 60s, I guess. There was a resort around here, around the pools, and FDR purchased it and made it a therapeutic hospital. It's part of the original building. That was torn down in the 30s, 1934, built in the 1890s. FDR called that a fire trap, so they expanded the other portion of it, built a new building there. Yeah, this is the building that we're in right now. People would come here to get relief and therapy from polio. That was the main purpose of it, including FDR. He started coming here in 1924, long before he was president. That's called an iron lung. And that tells about it. Just click on that to pause it, to read it. Now, after the polio vaccine was developed in the 1950s, this is what happened to this place. It's all overgrown and abandoned, which that's too bad. And they started restoring them. Now this first pool here was one that was covered by a glass atrium. It was an indoor pool, so it could be used year-round. And that was a play pool in the middle, which we'll go check out. And then the furthest one was the exercise pool. They had exercise equipment in there. That was inside the glass enclosure. Yeah, Edsel Ford donated, made a big check out to the resort here, or to the institution, I guess they call it. Institute, Healing Institute. You do keep this part open so you can actually feel the water. It doesn't feel that warm. Yeah, you kind of wonder if there's actually therapeutic powers to this stuff, or if it was all in their head. Yeah, I don't know. When I was in the museum, there was an older couple in there, and he was telling the park ranger guy that as a teenager, he was the superintendent or the supervisor to this pool back when these were all open. That was be interesting to talk to him. Those must have been changing rooms over there, I would assume. That was the museum I was in there, and they're talking about they're redoing that. they're in the final stages of a plan for that. And then they're looking to try to get some grant money to restore these pools and get them back filled with water one of these days. So that'd be kind of nice. Alright, that was the Warm Springs treatment pools. I'm off to go see the Little White House, FDR's second home down here. Alrighty then.